A school bus snafu leads to a clash between a principal and a parent.
In this case, both sides hold a much bigger place in the community. Tonight, why that parent says the principal has a conflict of interest problem. That parent is questioning whether the principal should also be on Norfolk City Council or vice versa.
This all started months ago after complaints were made because an 11-year-old didn't get home on time from the school bus. There are many sides of this, and 10 on your side's Brandi Cummings has the one that no one has heard from yet, the superintendent. Brandi?
Tom, Nicole, that parent, who is also a community activist, says he wants Tommy Smeagol to resign, not because his child got home late, but because of what happened after that. Tonight, 10 on your side has learned the Norfolk School Division is investigating.
The story began last year. In November, Michael Muhammad says his 11-year-old son didn't come home on time from the Academy for Discovery at Lakewood. He went to the school, but Muhammad says he couldn't get answers from anyone, including school principal and Norfolk City Council member Tommy Smeagol.
And he told me several times to get out of his building. I said, not until you find my child.
Muhammad said police were called, but by the time they arrived, he'd found out his son was put on a late bus. Later that same day, while at an event, he spoke to Deputy Norfolk Police Chief Larry Boone.
He said, I got a call from the chief, Chief Goldsmith, saying that the councilman said you were in the building and would not leave.
That, Muhammad says, is just one example of why he believes Smeagol's role as council member impacts his job as principal. Another way, council votes on the school budget.
In that budget, it's an understanding as to how the money will be spent. So if there was to be an increase of salary for the superintendent, he would in effect be voting on his boss's salary.
I asked Superintendent Dr. Melinda Boone about Muhammad's complaint during my exclusive interview in December.
The city council / principal doesn't give up any rights as a city councilor because he's a principal, but he also doesn't gain extra rights as a principal because he's a city councilor.
Minutes from a December school board meeting show Muhammad took his complaint to the board. In an email, a school spokesperson said today, Dr. Boone initiated an investigation based on a complaint and allegations.
My expectations is that any and every employee in this district, whether they have political affiliations or not, the idea is what are we doing for this district to improve the educational outcomes for all of our children.
But I think that he presents a clear conflict of interest.
And I tried several times to contact Tommy Smeagol for our story today, but couldn't reach him. A spokesman for the Norfolk Police Department told me neither Chief Goldsmith or Deputy Chief Boone would comment on this situation. I'm Brandi Cummings, 10 on your side.
And you can find the full statement from Norfolk Public Schools on our website. We will post any further developments on wavy.com.